Alright folks, let's talk about the Mountain Hardwear Aspect 2 tent. This thing is marketed as a serious piece of kit for climbers, mountaineers, and outdoor athletes pushing their limits. So, is it worth the hype? First off, it's incredibly light. Like seriously light at only half a kilo. That's a huge win when you're counting every gram on a multi-day climb or trek. You'll definitely feel the difference compared to a heavier tent. Now, they say it's engineered for extreme situations, and while I haven't personally taken it up Everest, the build quality seems pretty solid. It's a hexagonal shape, which is interesting. Gives you a bit more usable space inside than a typical dome tent. Enough room for 2 people, definitely cozy, but manageable. The biggest thing that catches my eye is the mesh. Tons of mesh. Great for ventilation, stargazing on clear nights, and keeping the weight down. But, and this is a big but, that mesh means this is a 3-season tent. Don't expect this thing to perform miracles in winter conditions. It's designed for warmer weather where breathability is key. You'll want to bully your shelter if you're planning on camping in snow or serious wind. It comes with stakes, which is good because you'll definitely need them. And speaking of setup, it's fairly straightforward. Nothing too complicated, which is always a plus when you're setting up camp after a long day of hiking or climbing. Now let's talk about who this tent is really for. If you're a casual camper who just needs a basic tent for weekend trips, this might be overkill. There are cheaper, simpler options out there. But if you're serious about lightweight backpacking, if you're prioritizing shaving grams off your pack, and you need a reliable shelter for milder conditions, then the Aspect 2 starts to make a lot of sense. It's all about that fast and light approach. So, is it the ultimate ultralight shelter? Well, it's definitely a contender. The weight is a huge selling point, the build quality seems decent, and the ventilation is fantastic. Just remember it's a specialized piece of gear. Make sure it aligns with your specific needs and the conditions you'll be using it in. If it does, then you might have just found your new favorite tent.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.